seemed like the kind of person no one would ever suspect. Matthew Falder, brilliant, well-spoken, Cambridge graduate. A researcher at the University of Birmingham, respected by colleagues, quiet, private, rarely online under his own name. But somewhere beneath that polished academic life, a second identity was forming. An identity hidden behind encrypted networks and usernames that carried a sense of menace. 666 Devil, Evil Mind. To the outside world, he was a geophysicist. Inside the dark corners of the internet, he was something else entirely. A manipulator, a collector, and a ghost no one could trace.
I didn't want to stay at home because he knew where I lived. I couldn't concentrate on anything. I couldn't talk to my family. I felt like I was ashamed of what I was doing. I didn't want to go out on the street because he might be there. I didn't feel safe anywhere.
For years, no one connected the dots. Authorities knew of the usernames scattered across hidden forums, but they were just fragments, no real person attached to them. Falder understood the web's anonymity better than most. He layered accounts through encryption, erased footprints, and built a persona designed to vanish after every move. What began as curiosity about hidden spaces on the internet soon became an obsession with control. He learned how easy it was to take advantage of the web's silence and how long he could get away with it. By the time investigators realized that 666 Devil wasn't just another online ghost, the digital trail had already spread across continents. By the early 2010s, the screen names 666 Devil and Evil Mind had become familiar to investigators who watched hidden networks. They didn't know who was behind them, only that the user was skilled, patient, deliberate, and frighteningly calculated. Each time law enforcement traced one username, another appeared somewhere else. New encryption, new email chains, new victims. They built a small task force dedicated to one target, 666 Devil. The team started rebuilding his trail from fragments, timestamps, file paths, traces, and cloud backups. They noticed how he used the dark web's most secure layers. Months turned into years. The task force collected clues that most would overlook: a forgotten IP packet, a reused file signature, a minor slip during an upload. Slowly, the puzzle formed a shape. The person they were looking for wasn't an underground hacker or an organized crime figure. When investigators finally linked the digital fragments to a real person, they couldn't believe the name. Matthew Falder, a respected researcher at Cambridge University, a man who appeared ordinary, even polite. No criminal record, no visible pattern of cruelty. Every server they uncovered contained thousands of hidden files, encrypted folders with traces leading back to him. He had built a digital labyrinth so complex that it took 4 years of cyber forensics to fully map it. For a fraction of a second, his real IP address appeared. That was all the task force needed. On a gray morning in 2017, agents surrounded his flat in Birmingham. When they entered, they didn't find chaos, just a tidy apartment, a desk, and one computer running a hidden Tor window. The same machine that had carried his crimes for years.
The offences that I've arrested you on suspicion of being involved in were blackmail, causing or inciting a child to engage in sexual activity, possessing indecent images of children.
Sounds like the rap sheet from hell.
Distributing indecent images of children, and causing GBH injuries to a person.
But for investigators, this was only the beginning. Behind his encryption, they uncovered something much darker than they expected. A network of manipulation that had stretched across continents.
And you're using this modern term, is that correct?
any other email accounts that you're using at the current time?
No comment.
If there are any more email accounts, what are the passwords?
No comment.
Have you done that?
No comment.
Have you sent pictures of your blackmail victims to the parents
No comment.
of the victim, the grandparents,
No comment.
the workplace,
No comment.
the schools?
No comment.